But do you have any examples of people who have gotten their systems contaminated because of a technician who introduced foreign material into their system?
Oh, yeah. Recently, I just had a contractor call me about green sludge in a system. And the system wasn't but 2 years old. And he had never seen or even heard of anything like that in a system before. And really, what caused the problem was the fact that it has a new refrigerant in it, and it wasn't properly cleaned from the old system, and they used the line set from the old system without cleaning it, and they contaminated it. The new refrigerants and these high efficient equipment, they chemically they just can't do it. The oils are different, the refrigeration's different, and it created a sludge and a slime within the system that everything, 2 years old, and they had to rip everything out and it had to be replaced.
Oh my land. So that's and I'm sure the guy who put it in really had no idea that it was going to cause that problem.
It was a fly-by-nighter that put it in. They could never get them back, and they called in another contractor, and when he found what was in there, he had no idea what it was until he called me, and I explained to him what had happened. They had a little bit of moisture in it and then mixed the two oils from a pre-existing system, and it just killed it. It died.
Do you often have other contractors call you to figure out what's wrong? Does that happen very often?
It happens quite often, and it just goes to show the level of commitment towards education and knowledge in the industry. Most contractors, instead of learning, it's continually evolving and continually growing, and unless you stay up with those changes, you get left behind. And I get calls from contractors quite often, or other service personnel that are running into problems, and that's the way they try and keep up with their education. They don't get it unless they need it. They come across something that doesn't work, then they find somebody that does, and it's on-the-job training. If they couldn't get a hold of somebody, then ultimately the customer pays the price, because instead of a proper repair, they'll replace it.